I'm walking down the street. All of a sudden, this massive, snarling Rottweiler comes bounding towards me. What do? I'll tell you what I'd do. I'd run screaming for my life, because something tells me that this dog's not coming towards me to smother my face in kisses. We've all been taught that stereotyping and prejudice are the same thing. They're these unfair and typically oppressive assumptions. I'm here to tell you that this statement is false. Stereotyping is a natural process which allows us to do everyday things and make quick, logical decisions. However, a big problem we have around the world is that we tend to misinterpret innocent stereotypes, which leads us to bitter misunderstandings. For example, I own a little apothecary in a remote village of India, and most people here don't speak a word of English. An American tourist walks into my shop and begins speaking very slow English, assuming that I don't speak it. Am I to take it that this foreigner assumes that I'm some uneducated barbarian that can't speak a word of English? No, he's just using his common sense. If we, when faced with stereotypes, stop and try and interpret the intentions behind them, we could stop ourselves from making assumptions that could be hateful. Stereotypes have been used in harmful and destructive ways. Oftentimes we use them to create superstitions, such as the belief that all black cats are unlucky. I'm not saying that beliefs are bad, but what evidence is there to support facts such as all black cats are unlucky? We as humans tend to make these gross, hateful generalizations that are entirely unsupportable. When we take stereotyping to this extreme, we've replaced prejudice with the natural process of stereotyping. Now, if prejudice is an unsupportable stereotype taken too far, then what's a stereotype itself? The etymology of the word stereotype suggests that a stereotype is a firm or solid impression. It does not have to be oppressive, unfair, or evil. What if, instead of pretending to abandon stereotypes, which isn't even possible since most studies show that stereotypes are natural human instinct, what if we use them to develop stronger connections and help others? I'm walking down the hall. My shoulders are slumped, heads bowed down, feet are dragging on the floor. Obviously, I'm hurt. And what would I give for someone to just stop and say, "Hey, you look down. Are you okay?" The only way they could reach this conclusion is by using this thing that I really suck at, called empathy. And the only way we can use empathy is by creating stereotypes on moods. Stereotypes are not evil, as long as we don't use them to victimize or alienate others. They're a gift which we use every day of our lives. Let's use this gift to aid us in making logical assumptions and better understanding one another, instead of constantly being in fear of using them. And next time someone says something that appears prejudiced, stop and reconsider. Was it really prejudiced, or was it an innocent stereotype? Thank you.